Order the regular meeting of the Board of Trustees for the Warrenville Public Library District for Wednesday, July 15th, 2026 at 6:31 p.m. So then, I'm doing a roll call. So trustee DeRocher is absent. Trustee Lazan
Here.
is present. Trustee Pika.
Present.
Okay, trustee Schmidt.
Here.
Trustee Stoll is present. Trustee Warren.
Present.
Okay, also present then is Executive Director Jason Stallman, Executive Assistant to the Director is Jackie Davis. Did I get the title right? Okay. And then also various members of the staff, at least I won't have to worry about that next month. So then I would like a motion to approve the agenda.
So move.
Wait,
Okay,
do we need a closed session?
so then, well, I need a second first.
You gotta approve it, and then you can.
Oh, okay, I can second it.
Okay,
Wait.
seconded was.
I'm gonna do a point of order here. You said motion to approve the agenda. So prior to that, on this paper.
Yeah.
Says first you approve remote attendance and then you do the agenda.
Correct, but I see Erica is online, but she didn't let me know that she needed to attend remotely, so I don't have.
Reason.
Yes. I was going to ask, I am attending online because of my shoulder. I'm still having issues with it. But I am present.
If you all want to then approve that remote attendance and
Okay,
participation.
so then I need a motion to approve remote attendance.
I move that we approve remote attendance and
Second.
participation.
Second.
Okay, so motion was made by trustee Lazan and seconded by trustee Warren. So then I need then a roll call or roll call. Trustee Lazan,
Aye.
trustee Pika,
Aye.
trustee Warren,
Aye.
trustee Schmidt.
Aye.
And trustee Stahl votes aye, so remote participation is approved, but trustee Pishka is now present at 6:34 p.m. Okay, so then now we will go back to the approval of the agenda. So that I believe trustee Warren made that motion and trustee Pika seconded. So then any discussion or any amendments to the agenda?
I think we can remove the closed session, item 17.
Okay, so that also means removing 18 then as well.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
so then I would need a motion to approve the agenda as amended.
I move that we approve the agenda as amended.
Second. Okay, motion was made by trustee Lazan and seconded by trustee Pika. Okay, so then moving on, we have a presentation or staff so staff.
So this is vote, it's vote, after we move the second.
Okay, sorry, I forgot about that.
That's
Okay, so then all those in favor of approving the agenda as amended? Aye. So any opposed?
I,
Motion was approved of the agenda as amended. Okay, so now moving on to the presentations for staff anniversaries.
Yes, first we have Carrie, who is celebrating 5 years.
Cool.
congratulations.
So Paul, there was something for me to read. Carrie was hired in April 2021. Started in May as a part-time youth services associate coming from Bensenville Public Library. I believe we were also masked at the time when we conducted the interviews, which was a fun time. Sure. She quickly jumped into her duties, taking over Crafty Kids and family story time, along with creating very fun and creative interactive activities in the discovery room, in which she still creates a fun, inviting environment in the same room. Also, within the same year, she was promoted to youth services librarian, as she proved to be a shining star in the department. She was promoted to full-time in 2023 after taking over many collection development duties, along with creating fantastic films. Carrie has brought forth several new collections, mainly the Playaways, Box Books, and the ever-popular Tonys, to the youth services department. Carrie brings a lot of fun and excitement into the department, along with a passionate approach to the librarianship. I'm proud to see where she is now after many trials and tribulations. We're very lucky to have her here at the Warrenville Public Library. Congrats on 5 years.
I'm on the outside, okay, when you're out in here. You want to open. Okay, so then next on the agenda, something I'm very proud to do is resolution 233 to recognize the service of Jackie Davis. Whereas the Warrenville Public Library District Board of Trustees is deeply grateful for the dedicated service and unwavering commitment of Jackie Davis to our library and community. And whereas Jackie Davis has served as a valued library staff member for 31 years, July 1995 through July 2026, providing invaluable guidance and support. And whereas Jackie Davis has worked with over 9 different directors over the years, supporting building maintenance and improvements, staff hiring, recognition and benefit improvements, accounts payable and receivable, and attending and taking minutes at over 350 board meetings. And whereas Jackie Davis' knowledge, enthusiasm, and kindness have created an enjoyable and productive library workplace and served as an inspiration to us all. And whereas Jackie Davis is now retiring from the library, and we wish her well in her future endeavors. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Library Trustees of the Warrenville Public Library District hereby expresses its sincere gratitude and appreciation to Jackie Davis for her outstanding and dedicated service. And be it further resolved that we wish Jackie Davis a happy and fulfilling retirement. And be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be presented to Jackie Davis, and that the library-owned artwork titled Blue Jays by Cindy the library's collection as tokens of our respect and admiration. Adopted this 15th day of July 26, pursuant to roll call votes as follows. Trustee Lazan. Aye. Trustee Pika.
Aye.
Trustee Warren.
Aye.
And Trustee Schmidt.
Aye.
And Trustee Pishka.
I,
All votes aye, so, the resolution passed.
I don't know where, well, let's find cheer.
Okay, so as president, I forgot one little step. We do need a motion for this resolution, so I need somebody to make a motion.
I move that.
Okay.
Pass this resolution.
Okay, so trustee, motion was made by Sandy Lazan and trustee Pika seconded. So then a roll call. So trustee Schmidt.
Aye.
Trustee Warren.
Aye.
Trustee Lazan.
Aye.
Trustee Pika.
Aye.
And trustee Pishka.
hi,
And then we have one absent.
She used to come in, I think.
She still does, whenever her daughter's in town, they bring the grandkids in, they still come in, I see her all the time, every.
Oh, I have loved that picture since we got
He
it.
was really happy to write a little description of it for you.
Thank
So
you.
that's what that is, it's a little description from the artist, just impressive.
So, do I just write the number?
Thank you so much. Everyone for giving me that. I can't believe it. That's amazing. It's been a pleasure to work here, obviously, because I'm upset I'm leaving, but I'm happy. It's just- Almost half of lifetimes spent here, so, I had mostly great directors. Sarah, you better say that.
all the directors are great except for the two in the room, right?
I went through one a few times, too many. But, yeah, it's been really a good career. It's been very good. So thank you.
Thank you for the great job and all that.
Thank you for the painting. Yeah.
Do you know where you're gonna hang it?
Yes, I do.
I knew that.
I told Miss Diana Banana over there that I wanted it. They said I really wanted to have the.
Don't you want to-
spot in my kitchen? Oh, that works. What, yeah.
That's so great.
Well, we're glad you were able to sneak it out and make a surprise.
Yeah.
Well. Is Andy leaving?
She's,
Yeah.
she's gonna touch it.
Oh,
So then, I think if there's no correspondence at this time.
Yes.
Okay, so then we move on to the consent agenda. If I could ask the secretary to read it unless there's anything that somebody feels needs to be pulled off the consent agenda at this time.
So something, just so you know, it's new that we're adding the financial to the consent agenda. Okay,
And
Oh.
wait, you are gonna read the amount.
I will, yes.
That, and just so you know that it's in front of you, what was in the packet, I revised I don't know if it was something to do during the discussion, but there's a revised. Ordinance in front of you, the tentative BNA ordinance in front of you, I just added. The additional grants line, so I forgot to have that in there, hoping maybe at some point this year or next year to apply for some grants, so appropriating for that so that we can spend that grant money was important, so.
Yes.
So the revised copy in front of you has that addition. So you may want to say. The
Revised.
revised, yes. Ordinance. Sorry. Make
Got
the consent agenda so complicated.
Okay, so sit back and get comfortable, here we go. The consent agenda. Approved minutes of the June 17th, 2026 regular board meeting, approved minutes of the June 17th, 2026 closed session meeting. Excuse me. And financials will receive and file financial report for June 2026. In it as well, approve payments in the amount of $132,489.20 for the period of June 18th, 2026 through July 15th, 2026, including electronic payments and checks 11216 through 11270 and check 11267 being voided. As well, we're going to approve a monthly transfer of funds from commercial checking to operational checking. The transfer is 260,000 from commercial checking to operating checking account. And then approve number 4, approve market adjusted library's wage scale and pay grade assignments effective July 1, 2026. Approve annual statement of income and disbursements fiscal year 2026. For ordinances and resolutions, tentative budget and appropriations, we want to adopt the revised ordinance 2026-01, tentative budget and appropriation ordinance for fiscal year 2026 through 2027. Adopt certificate of authenticity for tentative budget and appropriations ordinance for fiscal year 2026 through 2027. And lastly, approve notice of public hearing on budget and appropriations ordinance for fiscal year 2026 through 2027.
Okay, you did it.
Any discussion, any questions on the consent agenda? Okay, then I'm going to call for a roll call vote.
We have,
The motion, sorry.
I move that we approve the consent agenda as read.
Second.
Okay, so motion was made by trustee Lazan and seconded by trustee Pika. So trustee Pishka,
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Trustee Lazan.
Aye.
Trustee Pika.
Aye.
Trustee Warren.
Aye.
Trustee Schmidt.
Aye.
And trustee Stoll votes aye, so motion carries and the consent agenda is approved. So next on there is the ordinance and resolution. So the first item is the tentative budget and appropriation.
That's part of
Oh, I'm sorry,
round eight.
eight, oh, action items, okay, sorry. So we need to appoint 2 trustees to view secretary's records for fiscal year 26. I have some volunteers.
I usually do it, but I've done it the last couple of years. I don't know if I can do it as I'm reviewing my own records. Are you?
This is just verifying that the minutes are there.
What's that?
to review the records, make sure we're all there. You and you have been doing it together.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so then I need a motion to appoint trustee Schmidt and trustee Warren to.
I move that we appoint trustee Schmidt and trustee Warren to audit the secretary records for fiscal year 2026. Second.
Okay, so motion was made by trustee Pika and seconded by trustee Lazan. So roll call vote. So trustee Schmidt,
Aye.
trustee Lazan,
Aye.
trustee Pishka,
Aye.
trustee Warren.
Aye.
And trustee Stoll votes aye, so motion carries, and the approving trustee Warren and trustee Schmidt to review secretary's records for fiscal year 26.
Can I ask this a question? Are those records ready to be, could we make an appointment any time or do you? Okay.
They're,
Okay.
so secretary's records are just in the, all the minutes are in the book, right? So, yeah, anytime.
Okay.
There's a list too, right?
Yeah.
What should be there and then.
Yeah.
Just take it off.
Check it out.
It's, I don't know if we did that, but
haven't done.
one way or another. Anytime you wanna make it,
We'll let you know.
it should be fine.
So, okay, now we are on to discussion items.
Oh.
And the first item, A, is on page 27 of your packet.
All right, so we were just updating the credit card and credit accounts policy, number 125. So we did recently update this. But what with the changes that we have upcoming, I thought it would probably be good to since we're shortening the position title to administrative assistant, adding that, and then with I figured Paul being the assistant director, we should up his credit limit. And then the new administrative assistant won't necessarily be part of management team, so I added in the administrative and management level staff getting credit cards. So it's just those minor changes, but important changes in order to, I think, moving forward with the staffing, so. So that's all, so. Questions about it, or?
Can it be on the consent agenda?
Absolutely.
Okay, so then, any other questions or discussion about item A, policy 125? Okay, then moving on to B, which is page 30, we're reviewing updated policy number 210, library cards.
All right, so this was. In trying to get 1 or 2 business cards. Oh, excuse me. The people, I think our very first one encountered a few weird things, so we were just wanting to add a couple of these clarifying requirements to the policy to make sure that we are getting the information that we want out of people in order to get the business card. So it is just a section of the library card policy that we were gonna update at the moment, because we looked at this last year as well. And made several updates, but this was just a further tweaking of the business nonprofit card. So. Any questions on that? Pretty much asking for their photo ID as well as their business card, because I suppose theoretically anybody could just fabricate a business card, so we want the ID to also prove that you are who you say you are. And then just some sort of official document to prove that your business is still licensed and is still as in fact located in one of them.
I think they're good additions.
Okay. So we can add this to the consent agenda next month as well.
Yep,
Is
please.
that everybody's? Great.
Yay, more to read.
Okay, so then, item C is fiscal year 26 budget summary on page 22.
All right. So,
Yay,
we were underspent. By quite a bit again this year, which is great. So part of that was just due to managers having some conservative spending and not needlessly spending on something that they don't need to. But as I mentioned there, some of the other reasons were, what we didn't have much staff turnover this year, but there was few, and that always impacts the budget. The bump in the road with Baker and Taylor closing down unexpectedly, and we had a bunch of orders that I think in the end had to get canceled and didn't quite get, like, it took us a while to get on board and going with Ingram, and so unfortunately, I think there's a lot of unspent money for the adult books this year, unfortunately, because of that. Couple people, I budgeted for way more people to go to the local conferences this year than actually went, so we saved some money that, so. And then we didn't hire any consultant for the website, so saved on that as well. So we saved a bunch of money in that way, in addition to the underspending. So, and then we had $45,000 in extra income this year, and most of that was due to the interest from the Illinois fund, which is great. So, but I still keep trying to budget conservatively on that income, just because you never know when the rates will come down. So I'd rather have a surplus than be short on income.
Absolutely.
So, but because of all that, then we didn't spend our deficit, and we had $83,000 to change surplus for the budget, for the corporate fund, which is great. So, and then for the special reserve, we didn't, like I said in the narrative there, the mitigation for the radon didn't cost as much. But Duncan keeps budgeting for some of the hardware for the computers in case they fail, and they keep not failing, which is great. So we can keep kicking that can down the road. And some of the furniture again didn't buy. So we were able to save a bunch of that. And because you all voted to transfer from the corporate fund to the special reserve fund in the fall, I think that was December. That means rather than, so we didn't spend our deficit, and in fact, we're $69,000 grown in the special reserve fund for this past year, which is great. So
Great job, Jason. And I think it bears repeating that the team doing the website saved tons of money. And what you came up with was the interest was significant.
Yeah.
well, thank you to Kathy, and a thank you to David for you. It's not going easily, because the whole the accessibility thing is not an easy thing to navigate. So we're not there yet, but big kudos to the two of them for,
In the event you get a great.
hopefully we'll get there.
It will not be for as much as doing the whole thing.
Yeah.
Even if you get to the point where it's a consultant's needed, it won't be as expensive as if starting from scratch. So, yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah, thank you, we're doing our best, and by we, it's largely David, I'm trying to help manage the process and be a sounding board and do what learning I can, but he has the ability to figure things out, and he, just keep it in the chocolate. Or spicy potato chips.
I'll buy him some more bottles of hot sauce.
Thank you.
So yeah, so I'm really pleased that we keep having that deficit budgeted, and we keep not spending it, aside from 1 year where I think we spent $8,000 in the deficit, which was nothing compared to the $200,000 or $300,000 we had budgeted that year. So
Yeah.
I'm really pleased that we keep having that happen. So, because it probably won't always happen. So I'll take it while we can.
You bet.
Any questions otherwise about the budget?
Big thank you.
Okay, great.
Okay, so then we're up to your director's report.
All right, first thing is just a reminder that next Wednesday, we get to make Jackie cry some more.
Yeah. Good time will be had.
That's right, so it'll be at 11:30. Thank you to everyone who came for the parade. I think really thankful that we had that window of sunshine in between lots of storms. So it was,
And in
Good job.
case you wondered, we did not run out of machine.
nope.
You
Thank you.
Of course not, you were.
You were busy, man, you were busy with the buckets of science, I must admit, I didn't forget.
Let's see, so
Diana, well, please let Diana know how much we appreciate her organization.
Shoot, yeah.
great job. Two other things I wanted to highlight. One is in place of us removing the closed session.
Oh, yes.
Just at the moment for the litigation issue, our attorneys are helping and handling it. And I'm just waiting for an update from them. So I'm hoping for a result sooner than that, but I will hopefully have a more official update that it is hopefully been resolved. So, and then I suppose it was correspondence, but I had another, just one of the memos from our attorneys about, can't believe it's coming around again, but next spring will be the elections again. And that's what I was gonna look up. I believe, if I'm remembering correctly off the top of my head, Jerry, Barbara, and Erica will all be up for re-election. So the first day, so I'll have more information next month at August meeting, but the first day to start circulating the nominating petitions is August 25th. And then the time to submit to file the petitions is from November 16th to November 23rd. So, but I'll have all that in the packet next month. And we'll be getting things ready for you. So should you decide that you want to rerun, but totally understand if you are. You're gonna spend your time, if you're wanting to run off to the animal preserve with Jackie. So. Those are my biggest updates. Do you have any questions or?
Okay, so then going on to department head reports, any questions, comments?
As usual, I get tired reading everything everybody's doing, you guys are working so hard. All your efforts. Good job.
And I especially enjoyed the updates for the people that went to PLA.
Yeah.
That, you know, the difference. The summary of the different programs that they went to, or speakers that they heard, so.
Jackie, will you take lead for watering outside? Things are looking good and it's an effort.
It is, it's a lot.
Yeah, I
At
know.
least every other day, sometimes I'm gonna stop whether it's other else.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we recognize that.
he's awesome.
Good.
And your last report here? Yeah, my last report. Guess maybe I'll have to have a lead right. It won't be very long. Taylor will have it.
Right. I think that.
What we would tell me to write.
I think that self-checkout number at 59% is absolutely great. But everyone should know I'm a proponent of that, so. Thank you.
Great. So then, any other questions, comments on the department heads, anything the department heads would like to highlight? Okay, and there it is.
If I can get the wheel in the middle.
Okay. See, so then I guess going on to the president's reports. Just a reminder of the meetings next month is still, we're still gonna meet at 6:30. And then after that, we go back to our regular time at 7 o'clock. We do have the budget appropriation hearing in September. Then when in November, we get truth and taxation public hearing. Along with our regular board meeting, so as well as, of course, make sure everybody penciled in that Jackie's luncheon next week, so I'd like to see everybody here. And And so then, any other questions on the president's report? We can go on to the treasurer's report that's not here, so I guess I'll get to do this later. So the Illinois funds interest in June, we made $4,990.28 in interest, so. 5,000.
Yeah.
And so then we're on, I don't think, how about the secretary's report?
I have nothing new to comment.
Okay, and then any committee reports, which I don't think we have any committee reports, so then trustee comments, anybody can have some trustee comments? Trustee Lazan has one.
Yes, I just wanted to say, I was really excited about, budgeting for the 24/7 lockers.
Oh.
I have wanted that since we did the remodel. And when I was at ALA, I was really talking with them and checking it out, because I'm really excited about it. I brought some stuff.
Okay, great.
For the most part, they all kind of seem to be very similar. And even the yearly maintenance fee for them is pretty much the same across the board. I don't know if there's anything particular you were looking for with it, but they even have outdoor, can put security cameras on them.
Okay.
So it's not, some of them have the security camera of the person checking it out, but also other security cameras. And the one company said they just installed the 24/7 lockers for the city, for the Aurora Library
Okay.
and one of their community centers. And a week later, they called them up and said they are full to capacity and they ordered more.
Oh, wow.
And I'm just like, oh, would that be so nice to have it full? Yeah, it'd be such a problem.
Like the Amazon lockers,
Yeah,
those are nice.
yeah, and you scan your card. And then it'll open up your locker. And then when you return the stuff, you scan your card and it opens up the thing to return.
Okay.
And some of them have software that, like here, so like if there's notebooks that they have to put into the remote thing. No new holds. And there's only one book that a hold is going off and people haven't picked it up. You can decide not to drive over there that day. You can see the stuff from here. You don't have to drive there to see
Oh, I get what you're saying.
the whole, your report or whatever. And you can add, so like if somebody has like 3 books on hold and something comes in today and something tomorrow and they don't pick up the first book, you can add that book to the same locker.
Oh, okay.
Can add the stuff. So it's a little bit, some of them have little differences in their
Yeah.
software, but they're all pretty much all the same. And some of them got wrapping, you can put all kinds of pictures on the outside that you want to put and
Right.
all kinds of different things like that. But I was just so excited. I wanted to go and check them out, because I have been wanting that for so long.
I think it'd be popular. Well, especially given we have our both pickup wall, which people can grab their own holds as opposed to having to ask for them. People, like, anytime I'm at the desk, like.
Yeah.
The whole time people are picking up their holds.
Yeah.
I can only imagine that having a remote option would be popular too. It's just, I think having one here at the library would be great.
Yeah.
The trick is figuring out where else in town exactly
Yeah.
and who is willing to partner with us
Right.
and also has the right power outlet,
Mm-hmm.
needed data outlet that we can have and install. But I think it'd be, I think it'd be a good addition. So all of those things, considerations, and then also it's a whole new workflow for member services.
Yeah.
And figure out whether extra staff in order to make it happen or what is.
Well, that's what was so nice about
Shift
you can
workload.
check it from here without sending people on the, to check them. And Aurora, what they did there was, it was a community center, because it's a city library.
Right.
So it was right in their own, right with their building.
Oh,
So
okay.
that worked out really well for them. But I mean, like during COVID, this really would have been nice.
Right, and I'm willing to, I bet that's probably when somebody conceived the idea and started making it happen more.
Well, they were around before that, and I thought that would be really great, because people have such crazy work hours now. That this way they can just get online and reserve the books and pick it up at 3 o'clock in the morning if that's when they get off of work. But this is really like, if we can get something over there on like 59, that would really be helpful for the people on that side of town.
Yeah, I don't know if the grocery store would be interested, but it would drive business to them as well, like, well,
Yeah.
I'll get my milk or my bread or.
But you could do it like
Yeah.
outside,
Yeah,
the weather.
but it might be a win-win.
And they have like, you can do like an awning over them, and like I said, the security cameras outside to pick up like, you know, anybody trying to mess with the lockers and all of that. So it was really, I was really exciting.
And it is expensive. But I would advocate if we do end up doing it, to go with one of the automated integrated systems. My
Mhm.
wife's library, she proposed doing that, and her board wanted to save some money, so they essentially kind of got like your gym lockers. And so the staff, there's a lot more communication between the staff and the patron, as opposed to it just being an automatic thing through.
No, just
Swap.
scan your card and it
And
opens it
there's
up.
just a lot more work, and she suspects that they don't get used as much because it's really not that
Yeah.
streamlined process that it should be.
And-
So if we were gonna do it, I'd wanna do it
We need
right.
to,
It'll cost more money, but we need to do it in
Do
the
it
most
right.
effective.
And most of them are about 1,200 a year for the maintenance program. That's like a yearly.
Your wife has some experience with this.
Yeah.
Benchmarking.
And one also suggested that we teach the kids how to use them,
Okay,
because then they teach the parents. Especially like in some of the households that aren't necessarily English fluent,
right.
that's very helpful.
Yeah, but it's not right at this moment, but it is on definitely on our radar. We'll be looking into it by the end of the year,
Yay.
so.
So excited.
Whether we'll accomplish it by the end of the fiscal year, I don't know, but definitely we will start investigating that. But no, right, it is what it is.
Okay, any further trustee comments? Okay, then I'd like to adjourn this meeting for 5:15 at 7:09.